Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present this final step of the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From TPC Boston in Norton, Mass., live first-round coverage of the New England Championship. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. We've got a tie at the top at 3 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form coming into this one fresh off a victory a week ago. Round one here at TPC Boston. Hard to believe the season is drawing to a conclusion. This, the final tournament in the PGA Tour regular season. Then we get ready for the 3-week sprint to the title at TPC Southwind for round one. BMW at Wilmington for round two. And then the big one, it's the Tour Championship at East Lake, where we will crown a champion. Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started. "12 feet still to go. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And she'll quickly move here to 1 under par. Nice to see a par 5 this early in the round. Gettable, Frank?
Yeah, good tee shot. Certainly a good chance here for going for this for 2. But if you stray with that tee shot, be careful on the layup. It gets really narrow up by the green.
That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Here we go. 7-footer for birdie. Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. Arriving now at the first par 3 here at TPC Boston, 208-yard third hole. Stonewall giving it this sort of New England flair. Accurate iron is required to avoid a large bunker protecting the front right. That's the danger of this back hole location. If you're not precise with your distance, you can run out of green in a hurry. Now a second to this par 3. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap in is now going to be a grind.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third, and she'll remain at 2 under. All right, Frank, now at the fourth hole, this is a chance to flex the muscles. It's a drivable 4.
It is. Well worth the go, but just be careful. If you flare one a little right, just right of those 3 bunkers, there's a little bit of a hazard.
And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Going to have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. That's how you can take advantage of this course. Big drive, fine bunker shot, and a good look coming up for a 3. Not much to that. It is a birdie here at 4. Frank, the 5th hole, beefy at 466 yards. What's the best way to attack here?
Well, it's a gentle dogleg left, Rich. That first bunker really doesn't come into play on the right side. The one on the left is the one you've got to be cognizant of. Get something a little right of that, you'll have second shot around 160, 170 yards in.
And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
Nice approach shot, and the other good thing about that, left it below the hole.
Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
Yeah, it's just very slightly up the hill. I don't think it's going to move more than a ball or so to the right.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and she's going to stay a -3. Now we come to the challenging 465-yard par 4-6. Long, slight dogleg left through a narrow chute with 2 bunkers guarding the right side of the fairway. Par is definitely a good score here.
This round's been a clinic so far, and that's another great drive and another good opportunity to make another birdie.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
Now, that's an excellent shot. Inside that 10-feet circle, little long, little left, but still good.
7 feet now for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. Frankie, just love the variety of holes here at TPC Boston. Now we get to the 7th. It's a 600-yard par 5.
It looks straight away, but the problem is if you don't hit a good tee shot, then you really have to be aware of that cross bunker. That is one place you don't want to go with your second shot.
That will do just fine. That worked out really well, landing just short, gets that little bump onto the green, and now maybe a huge bump on the scorecard, Frank, if this putt goes down for an eagle.
Well worked out second shot, Rich. You could not fly that ball on the green and expect it to finish up on that front third.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. On to the 8th hole, Frank. Nice par 3.
Yeah, this is where the accurate iron player will definitely get an advantage over the field.
Now to the par 3 8th. And Frank, what's the best way to go here?
Hit your best, and then you're looking at making 2.
didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And she's going to stay at 6 under par. Finishing the front 9 here at the 472-yard par 4 ninth. It is the longest par 4 on the front side. Dogleg left with an open tee shot leading to a blind approach. Boy, she just seems to be on autopilot right about now. That, another good drive off the tee. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 126 yards to get you to the front of the green. 134, the number, all the way to the flag. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
This one looks right on point.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
10-foot putt left. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. That'll finish off a 29 on this front side. 7 shots under par. Starting the backside with the 425-yard par 4 10th. Shortish hole, fairway wood might be the play, and a 2-tiered bunker on the right side of the green is staring you down. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. And the lead is now 2 here on day 1. 11th hole here at TPC Boston. Frank, this is a stout par 3 at 231 yards.
Plays a little bit uphill, and that big gaping bunker just short right. Have to avoid that.
That one safely on the putting surface. Now this for another birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And the lead in this opening round is all the way up to 3. Frank, the 12th looks to be a pretty straightforward par 4.
Just bends to the left. There's a big sort of crop of mounds on that right side. If you can just go a little left of those, you get a nice kick forward.
Uh-oh, this is well left. Just no chance to hold the fairway there, and it bounds into the thick stuff.
I really like her golf swing, and that's another good shot. She should be happy with that one.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. This is a really good hole, the 13th. It's 447 yards. You have to be pinpoint straight off the tee here. Carry that rocky ledge in the fairway, and you will have a chance to access the hole location and maybe get out of here with a birdie. That would be some score. You're happy, though? Walk it away with 4, trust me. Yeah, why not? Another great tee shot, and maybe a chance now to go after what would be a 5th consecutive birdie. After a good tee shot, Iona, this her second.
131 all the way to the flag today, and the pin on the back portion in the left-hand side of this green.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
17-foot putt here. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. Frank, the 14th, a shortish 495-yard hole.
Only because it's downhill. If you can get that ball running down the fairway, then it certainly sets up a good second shot into this stout par 4.
And that one a little wayward. It bounds off the fairway and right into the thick rough. Okay, so good work there to get this back out. into the short grass.
And really, this is not a bad spot to be, just a little short of the green. Certainly not out of the question to get away with a par. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Settled over the ball here at the 15th, 421 yards on this par 4.
Uphill, you can see everything that you have to avoid. Find the green grass in between.
Frank, after a couple of par 4s where you just sort of let it go with the driver, different strategy here at the 15th?
Yeah, you don't want to get carried away here. This is one where just a nice smooth swing, get that ball in the fairway. And that second shot, you've got to carry that false front. Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
While sitting on an upslope here, you've got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that lie.
Oh, it was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
Chance now for another birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. Frank, I don't think they've come up yet with an EA Sports bass fishing challenge, and this wouldn't be the time to do it, would it? 16th hole.
We might see a few people fishing for their golf ball, though. Big mound in the middle of this green. You don't have to go directly at the flag when it's on the left. You can use that mound to kick the ball around.
Okay, that one's dancing. This one going to require some pace back up the hill for birdie. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and she'll hold steady at 12 under par. All right, you want to bring it home in style. You want to finish with a flourish. 412-yard par 4 17th. What's the way to play it?
Just head it down the right side. You don't really want to mess with that sort of rock crop bunkers down the left side. All sorts of bad things happen if you finish there.
Okay, this 17th is a tricky fairway to hit, but that is going to wind up fine. These are always tricky. Severe downhill to that green.
Oh, this is straight at it.
It's a really good line.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
just going to sneak on by. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And her score's going to stay right where it is. On to the finishing hole here at TPC Boston. What can we expect, Frank?
Drive down the left side, and then it's all about the second shot.
Well, we've seen through the years so much can happen here at this finishing hole. Doesn't look long, and it's not at 530 yards. It's just that a lot can happen here. You can certainly make an eagle and turn it all around, or if it gets away from you, you make one mistake, you can walk out of here with a bogey or worse. Good shot. That is home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. That may be a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
The quality of golf today, Frank, absolutely otherworldly. Just birdie after birdie after birdie.
Made it look like we were playing a video game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From TPC Boston, it's live second-round coverage of the New England Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. She's got a commanding lead on the rest of the field as she has been sensational so far.
Rough off the tee, straight out of the gate. That's interesting. So much will depend on the lie.
Second shot now from the rough here at 1.
This is why so many players today favor distance. Good tee shot down there, nice and close to the green. Even though it's coming out of the rough, excellent chance for a birdie.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And she'll move to 15 under for the tournament. We come now to the 542-yard par 5 second, renovated in 2010. This whole plays tough. Might need a fairway wood off the tee to avoid mounds down the left side of the fairway. If you go for the green in 2, there are 2 dangerous bunkers to the left of the green. And this round starting off strong after the birdie at the first. This in the fairway at number 2. Now after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. But that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well, you could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2. And she'll get it to 16 under par. This third hole is distinctly New England, right? With that stone wall. Sort of feels old, even though this golf course was renovated not that long ago. This is all about a well-struck iron shot. This is a proper par 3. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, this one's a little bit downhill overall, with a break from left to right to consider also.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And she'll remain at 16 under par. All right, Frank, chance to flex the muscles now. Drivable par 4.
Yeah, only 287 yards to that front right of the green. Just under 300 yards all up. Really, if you can't drive the ball on the green, the front bunker's not bad, or just over the back on the right, but well worth a go.
No fairway here. This one in that rough. Yeah, good concentration there. Going with a putter from off the green, but this one falls to save par. Back on the tee here at the 5th. Frank, this one is not drivable.
Oh, that's for sure. 2 bunkers. The one that most of the players really worry about is the one down the left side. 300 yards to carry that.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. So this, Iona, her second from the fairway.
Yes, there's 135 yards to the flag. Pin on the left portion of this green, so it will favour a wee draw.
Oh, this could be good.
Well, there's a good strike in there. Just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. And she'll move now to 17 under. 6th hole here at TPC Boston. Always a fan favorite. What do people like about it, Frank?
Well, it's like a goal kicker hole. There's these 2 big pine trees, and especially when you turn off that back tee. Hit it through that chute, avoid the 2 bunkers on the right, you're in prime position. This round's been a clinic so far, and that's another great drive and another good opportunity to make another birdie.
Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
Just went a little bit too far and a little bit to the right, but still, anything inside 10 feet is excellent on this hole.
A 6-footer now for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And that will move her score to 18 under par. Frank, now a big par 5, the 7th hole.
Yeah, there's an interesting feature on this par 5. About 100 yards short of the green is that huge cross bunker. So a good tee shot, that shouldn't be a problem. Stray a little, and then your mind is definitely on that.
So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And that's going to keep her at 18 under par. Frank, looking at the 8th, par 3 of 213 yards, obviously short, is trouble.
Yeah, that's where it's narrowed. Ideally, you want to fly that ball more, sort of at least 10 or 12 yards onto this green, where it starts to widen up.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now, from short range, a second. Oh, just needed a little bit more, but that was beautifully judged from off the green. A very good roll. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Real golfers, by the way, do not eat tuna sandwiches at the turn. Eat a hot dog, right?
Well, yeah, but if you make a mess of 9, then you're making hamburgers.
Frank, I don't know about you, but I love a good hot dog and a soda at the turn. Of course, it tastes a lot better after you've made par. How difficult is that proposition here at the 9th?
Well, if you stray with your tee shot here, you'll be making hamburgers, that's for sure.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Frank, here at the 9th, what are most players trying to do?
Well, you really have to be aware of that bunker. That's about 25 yards short of the green. If you finish up there, that's one of the hardest shots in golf, the long bunker shot. So you've got to carry that, even if you want to run the ball onto this green. Another example of her excellent balance and timing, and that's a good shot.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And this might require just a little extra pace, but it's dead straight.
Oh, that one led perfectly. It is a birdie here at the ninth. And that will be a 31 on the front side, 5 under par. Par 4 10th at 425 yards isn't overly long, but it's a strategic hole and it demands accuracy. Maybe a fairway wood off the tee, and there's that two-tiered bunker you have to deal with on the right side of the green. You need to keep it away from that. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And she'll move to an even 20 under par. Frank, given all of the trouble that you can get into here at this par 3 11th, you'd have to say that the player's going to be happy walking off with 3.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest greens on the golf course, Rich, and too often people try and go a little flag hunting. If the flag's on the right side, you don't want to pay the price by finishing up in the bunker.
And this is going to wind up in the short grass to the left, but still room to make a good run at this. Now, from short range, a second. Yes, smart play from that distance. Just use the putter to make sure you get the line. And this one goes down for a birdie. Arriving now at the 510-yard par 4 12th. It is the only hole at TPC Boston without a bunker. Dogleg left, water hazard is in play on the approach. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And she'll hold tight at 21 under par. Arriving now at one of TPC Boston's long par 4s, 447-yard 13th hole. Driving accuracy is crucial here. You have to carry that rocky ledge in the fairway if you want to have a chance at birdie. A par is just fine here. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. After a good tee shot, Iona, this her second.
Yeah, she's left herself 133 yards to go. Pin in the back right portion of this green.
Ball was always heading a little bit right, but inside 10 feet, there's nothing wrong with that on this hole.
It's about a 60% make percentage from here. This for birdie. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And she'll get it to 22 under par. Ranked to 14th, this is a dogleg left, 495 yards. Another case where the driver will set everything up.
But you have to avoid those mounds on the left. They'll just snag your ball. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
This is going to play a lot shorter. It is a steep hill down to the green.
I really like her golf swing, and that's another good shot. She should be happy with that one.
Got to at least try to cozy it in that 3-foot circle. This for birdie. Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And she'll remain at 22 under. What makes TPC Boston such a good golf course is that it's not all about length. You have to think your way around this golf course. Strategy is paramount, and this 421-yard par 4 15th is a good example. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Now this for another birdie.
Yeah, it's just very slightly up the hill. I don't think it's going to move more than a ball or so to the right.
Oh, the pace was spot on. That ball somehow just decided not to go down. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And their score's going to stay right where it is. TPC Boston's finishing stretch beginning at the picturesque 161-yard par 3 16th. Water guarding the front and left rear of the putting surface with a stone wall protecting the two-tiered green. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. 15 feet away. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And she'll move to 23 under par. Up next, the 412-yard 17 short, distinctive par 4 with options off the tee. Safely down the right side of the fairway leaves you a longer approach, while carrying the drive over the ridge will give you a short iron or wedge into the green. Okay, this 17th is a tricky fairway to hit, but that is going to wind up fine. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And she's going to stay at 23 under par. On to the 18th and a big par 5 to finish out the round.
Yeah, fun way. Let's see, course record 61. What can you do here?
Finishing hole here at TPC Boston always yields birdies, bogeys, and frustration. 530-yard par 5, tempting the longest hitters to carry a fairway bunker around 320 yards from the tee. If successful, an eagle is definitely in the cards. If not, well, then par would be welcome. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that is going to be a second-round score of 61. Pretty incredible. So another look at the leaderboard, and you'll almost do a double. EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from TPC Boston, live third-round coverage of the New England Championship. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point. And that a wonderful tee shot. It's in the fairway here to get this Saturday started. 12 feet still to go. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And she'll move to 25 under now. Well, don't be fooled by the yardage on the card here at the par 5 second. It says 542, and that seems short. This is a pretty tough hole. It was renovated in 2010. Might need a fairway wood off the tee because of those mounds that go down the left side of the fairway. You want to stay away from those. If you do try to get home in two, beware those two bunkers left side of the green. Those could be trouble. That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at one, a solid drive here at the second. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in two on the par 5. Now from right around 15 feet, this for an eagle. Oh yeah, it is a dream beginning to the round. A birdie at one, now an eagle here at the second. How about 3 under through 2 holes? Just getting started. So we started with a short par 4, then the par 5 second, now a par 3 here at the third, Frank.
Got an L-shaped green just protected by that bunker on the right, so be very careful where that flag's located.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. Okay, that one in for par. And she's going to remain at 27 under. Coming now to the drivable 298-yard par 4 fourth. Few options off the tee. Lay up and have a full approach. Lay into the wide part of the fairway. Or go for broke, but be careful of that massive bunker guarding the left side of the green. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there.
That's the modern game. Huge tee shot, little shot, get in close, and a potential birdie.
Not much to that. It is a birdie here at 4, and that'll take her now to 28 under par. Now on to the 5th, and Frank, a pretty challenging par 4.
Yeah, gentle dogleg to the left. There's a short bunker on the right. That's not really in play. You can just see that one on the left. Ideally, just want to hit something around 330 yards to this very difficult green.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
150 yards to the hole, coming off a birdie on the previous, looking for 2 in a row.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
This one measures out to 15 feet. Yeah, there's another one. Back-to-back birdies here at 4 and 5. And that is going to move her to a tidy 29 under par. All right, Frank, now to the 6th hole. It's a 465-yard par 4. What are the keys?
Well, it's framed beautifully by the trees just in front of the tee, so you know exactly where you're trying to go down there. 2 little bunkers on the right if you stray a little right, and if you stray a little left, you might just make it to the water. Oh, that's a great drive. They're straight drives, and I don't think they come much straighter than that one.
Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left.
A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that's going to take her to an even 30 under par. This is a pretty sizable par 5 here, Frank, the 7th.
But it's reachable. There's some mounds down there. If you keep it down the right side, hopefully that tee shot can kick it a little forward. And then that green, angled at about 45 degrees, very reachable.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Tell you what, lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there. That one rushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. And that's going to get her to 31 under par. Hole number 8 now, 213 yards in length, a par 3. And Frank, what can we expect?
Really narrow at the front of this green. A lot of mounding. Ball normally kicks towards the left. One place you don't want to go, though, is that left bunker. The bunker shot's all downhill from there.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Hole number 9, Frank, 472 yards. Good par 4.
Yeah, if you blink, it'll catch you.
What a way to close out this front 9 with the longest par 4 on this opening side. It's 472 yards. It doglegs to the left. And then that second shot is a blind one. This is a good par 4.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
From the fairway, Nota, her second coming up.
142 yards left to the hole. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
This will be a 14-foot putt here. Nope. She'll brush that one in for her par here at the 9th. That'll finish off a 29 on this front side. 7 shots under par. Starting the backside with the 425-yard par 4 10. Shortish hole, fairway wood might be the play, and a 2-tiered bunker on the right side of the green is staring you down. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close. I like the looks of this one.
Leading is one thing, but hitting iron shots like that, that lead is going to increase.
Not much left here for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And with it, she'll move to 32 under par. Moving now to the toughest par 3 at TPC Boston. The 11th is 231 yards, featuring a huge bunker down the right side of the putting surface. Shots to the left do have a tendency to funnel down toward the green. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. Down to Iona, this for birdie.
You're going to have to trust the read here and start this ball far enough out to the left, because it's going to work all the way back to the right before it straightens out towards the hole.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And she's going to remain right where she is. Now at the 461-yard par 412. How do you play it, Frank?
Well, hit 2 of your best here. Somehow find the fairway, and then you take anything on the green here. You see a lot of 6s here over the years.
This one turning left a bit off the tee. And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And she'll stay right where she is, well under par. And another par 4 here at the 13th TPC Boston.
This is a slugger's paradise. Plays much longer than its 450 yards uphill. Big carry with the tee shot. That second shot's not exactly short either.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
Second shot, good look at the green.
Oh, this is straight at it.
That's a really good line.
Ah, good approach shot. Birdie putt coming up. Approach shot just a little right, little short.
Now this for another birdie. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. That's going to take her score to 33 under par. We come to the 14th, another hole that has changed dramatically over the years. This 495-yard par 4 had bunkers on the left removed, replaced with what they call the chocolate drop mounds that don't appear too dangerous until you're in them. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. How good are these players? It lands it on the putting surface from a million miles away and still manages to hold the green. Oh, I can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. That one finished off. It's in for par. And she's going to remain right where she is. Moving now to the 421-yard par 4 15th, where strategic thought off the tee is important. Drives down the left side are best, but beware of the 4 fairway bunkers waiting there. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
Just a little 90-yard shot, and with the helping wind. This could be a good one.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Chance now for another birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And that's going to move her now to 34 under par. Finishing stretch here at TPC Boston. It's exciting. This is just a 161-yard par 3 hole, this 16th. It's not very long, but if you miss just a bit, you can end up in that water front and left. A long one coming up here for birdie. That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and she'll stay right where she is, well under par. 17th hole here is just 412 yards. Depends where you are in the round. If you need to make up ground, well, then you'll take on a little more risk. Try to go over that ridge and maybe have a wedge into this green, chance to make a 3. If you're just trying to protect and make a 4, maybe you play it down the right side of the fairway, gives you a longer shot in, but at least you'll be on the safe side. Okay, this 17th is a tricky fairway to hit, but that is going to wind up fine. About 80 yards left, Frank. Just a little beyond the hole, but pretty handy right there. Right around 6 feet here for birdie. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And that's going to get her to 35 under. Well, Frank, this is really one of the most exciting finishing holes on tour. The 18th here at TPC Boston, par 5, risk-reward, chance to really make something happen right at the end. She's starting this one toward the right. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot. Great touch. That certainly guarantees a birdie.
Okay, birdie at the last. It is a birdie finish. And that is officially going to do it. It's a round of 59. So a final look at the leaderboard, and this is... EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From TPC Boston, final round coverage of the New England Championship. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon. Frank, first hole here at TPC Boston. Always nice to start out with a possibility of a birdie. It looks like a gentle opener.
It is not overly long, 365 yards. You don't have to pull the head cover off the driver here.
And And that's a good way to start this final round. It's in the fairway at the first. Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And she's going to remain right where she is. Here at the par 5 second hole, just over 540 yards, Frank.
Yeah, keep it to the left of those bunkers. You can play it as a three-shotter if you're not too ambitious. But, well, why not sort of dangle the little hook out there and have a go at it for two?
All right, in the fairway. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. But that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Frank, really nice mix of holes here at the start. TPC Boston, the third. It's a par 3, about 210 yards.
Yeah, nice brick wall over the back, sort of give that look like it's been there for 100 years. But another one, really, you have to fly this ball on the green. There's no chance of running it up.
Got the speed perfect there from off the green. The line was perfect too, and as a result, it's in for birdie. Frank, as a commentator, as a fan of the game, 3 words that I love in golf. Drivable, par 4, here we go.
Yeah, some might say risk reward. Just look at that bunker on the left at the front of the green, because that's a great place to miss if you're not going to drive this green. Either that or just over the back right. But a par 4, that's definitely worth taking the head cover off.
And that one too close to the edge, and it's going to wind up falling into the bunker.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie.
Now a 7-footer.
Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And she's going to take it to an even 40 under par. Amazing. Up next, the 466-yard par 4 fifth, where TPC Boston begins to demand more. Players have to be long and accurate off the tee to avoid a menacing bunker on the left side of the fairway, and a three-tiered green awaits. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway. And this ball not going to quite hold on to the green, but that a very good spot to leave it inside of 10 feet. Yeah, smart play from that distance. Just use the putter to make sure you get the line, and this one goes down for a birdie. This is one of the most challenging holes on the golf course, Frank. 465-yard par 4 sixth.
Yeah, just hit your tee shot in between those two trees. You don't have to be too aggressive. You really do have to hit this ball in the fairway because that green is tucked very close to the water.
Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
She's looking at 118 yards to the hole, pin sitting on the right. This is the sand wedge. Has gotten a lot of this one, and it's going to be just a fraction long.
Well, no surprise. We've already seen some great iron shots this week, but that is another one.
Not a long putt, but a side hiller for birdie. Oh, everything going right now. That a 4th consecutive birdie. And she'll move even further under par. This is where you're really into the round at this par 5 7th. It's 600 yards. You have to pound your tee shot, and then there's that enormous bunker crossing the entire fairway. For your second shot, this is all you want. So often we talk about needing precision off the tee, and this is how you do it. That is dead center. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. There's another one. It's 5 birdies in a row. And her score will get even lower. Incredible. Coming off the long par 5 7th, now a par 3, 213 yards. What's the 8th hole all about?
Another hole that picks with the same theme. Really want to fly this nice and high. That narrow part at the front of the green really is to be avoided unless the flag is there.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Now this for another birdie. I mean, this is just becoming too easy now. That a 6th consecutive birdie. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. Frank, I love a hot dog and a soda at the turn. How hard is it to take a giant bite out of this 9th hole? Looks tough.
It is. Everything sort of bends where those 2 bunkers are, and that's sort of 350 yards to get past that. And there's an annoying little bunker that's about 30 yards short of this green. So you have to be precise with both the first and the second shot.
Boy, just machine-like right now. 6 birdies in a row, and now another tee shot in the fairway. Oh, this could be good.
Well, Rich, I didn't expect this sort of fireworks here today, but already with some birdies on the card and another one here by the looks of things.
Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that is going to mean this was a 27 on the front side, an amazing 9 under par. Par 4 10th at 425 yards isn't overly long, but it's a strategic hole and it demands accuracy. Maybe a fairway wood off the tee, and there's that 2-tiered bunker you have to deal with on the right side of the green. You need to keep it away from that.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office. Now it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
12 feet still to go.
That's the way to start the backside. A perfect read. It's a birdie at number 10. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. Moving on to the 11th here, Frank, and this par 3 has to be the toughest here at TPC Boston. 231 yards. How do you handle this one?
Well, it plays a little uphill, so this hole really does suit the high ball flyers. There's a big ridge in the middle of the green, so when that flag's on the back, you've got to hit your best shot.
Okay, safely aboard. Chance now for another birdie.
A great deal of success on the greens thus far, but this one's going to be a challenge.
Needed that to turn a little more, but it hung out wide. Okay, she'll finish that one off for her par. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. This 12th hole is a beast of a par 4, 510 yards. It's the only hole here at TPC Boston that does not have a bunker. Slight dogleg to the left. Keep in mind, what makes this hole hard, in addition to the length, is that water hazard. It is in play on your second shot, so you can make a big number if you get sloppy here. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And she'll stay right where she is, well under par. Frank, par 4 13. Just swing away with that big stick with the driver?
Big advantage if you've got another 10 or 15 yards left in the bag here. If you can carry that left side, you certainly shorten this hole up.
That one up the right side.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb. That was a good strike. Took it straight at it, too. That one bounce and check. Well played.
Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. And this one was over a while ago. This is just a walk in the park now. Frank, at the 14th down, anytime you get a par 4 that is almost 500 yards, it gets your attention.
It does play downhill, though, so you don't have to smash away here. It's better if you can get something moving a little right to left. Then it will take the natural slope. You get a little more yardage out of it that way.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
Right in the fairway and 180 yards from here.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss-hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
How about the speed here? Are you kidding? That is exceptional from that distance. That is worth a wow. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And she's going to remain right where she is. All right, Frank, we're teed up at the 15th. And a lot to talk about with your caddy on this tee shot.
Yeah, which club, which line, series of bunkers down the left. That one short right doesn't really come into play. Another one, really, fairway first.
And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. So now she's looking at a tough second here, out of the sand.
After the tee shot found the bunker, I was dreading this. Bunker to bunker.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Yeah, that was going to be tough to fly that all the way to the hole out of the bunker, and this is going to come up a good bit short. Yes, Will, right there. That is in for par here at 15. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Here we are at the 16th now, looking at just over 160 yards.
You can sense the fear, can't you?
Moving on to 16 now. This is one where you sort of lick your chops, Frank, because it's pretty short, 161 yards. Where's the challenge here?
Where the fish go. That big lake on the left, that's the challenge.
That one safely on the putting surface. Now this for another birdie.
And this is one you'd expect to make more often than not. Not too much undulation, maybe just a slight move to the right.
All straight into the cup. Well done. That's a birdie here at 16. And this is no longer a contest, folks. This one is all over but the shout. Just 2 holes left to play here at TPC Boston. Frank, we're on to the 17th, and what can you tell me about this 412-yard par 4?
It looks like a dogleg left, but you don't play it that way. Hit it straight down towards that bunker on the right side. Then the second shot's downhill.
Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control, as that's in the fairway here at 17. This is looking really good.
That ball was always heading a little bit right, but inside 10 feet, there's nothing wrong with that on this hole.
6 feet now for birdie. Yes, some good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdie's at 16 and 17, and she'll get a stroke back. Frank, the par 5 18th here at TPC Boston. This is a chance to be a hero.
Oh, there is. The mere mortals play it down the left side. Everything slopes from left to right. But that bunker, with a puff of breeze behind, if you can carry that, you are one of the longest hitters around.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Well, had the distance right, just a little bit offline to the left.
And a little bit left, too, with this third shot.
Chance now for another birdie. You betcha. Birdies at 16, 17, and 18 to wrap things up. Just a marvelous performance, Frank. Look, I know you love EA Sports. You play all the games. You might win Madden football by double digits, right? It is football. But in golf, double-digit victories, that's rare. That doesn't happen a whole lot.
You're right. It looked like we were playing Madden the way it was like, instead of touchdown after touchdown, it was, knock it to a foot, knock it to another foot.